Hello, I'm Devin Avery and welcome to the Inclusion of Special Populations Training 703 KAR 5:070. This is Module 6 of 8 that make up this training series. In this module, we will discuss the various rules and roles played by those providing the reader and scribe accommodations on state testing. Readers of multiple varieties are available on state testing. Each individual test will have literature that guides you on how each reader is to be provided within the testing environment. Text-to-speech is allowed for students with an IEP, 504, PSP, and AA. A reader can read everything from cover to cover in the assessment to the student. If the student requests to read parts independently, that is allowed and the proctor must stop reading. All students have the right to grade instruction, so giving an accommodation does not relieve the teacher, school, or district of the responsibility of giving the student top-notch instruction. Some other highlights. A reader must always watch inflections and emphatic speech when reading. This is of particular concern for human readers. The job of a reader is to never lead a student to an answer. You must have documentation over time that, with intervention and high-quality instruction, the student is still unable to access the reading assessment. And the goal of any accommodation should be to phase it out over time and grow a student to be as independent as possible. Now let's dive deeper into what a reader may do. Keep in mind these rules apply to any reader in any testing environment. A reader must read the directions, prompts, situations, and passages as they're written in the test. A reader may not use or provide any additional information even if requested by the student. A reader may reread any part of the test to the student only after the student requests it for students taking the general assessment. If a student is taking the alternate assessment, they are currently scripted assessments. So test administrators may determine when a student is not focused and may reread at any time. A reader may not point out parts of questions or tasks skipped by the student. A reader may read individual words or abbreviations mispronounced by a text or screen reader if specifically requested by the student. A reader may not lead a student to an answer. Remember, no emphatic speech when reading. These rules apply to any state test given in any format and whether the student is taking the test online or paper and pencil. Now let's dive deeper into what a scribe may do. Keep in mind these rules apply to any scribe in any testing environment. A student cannot be given a scribe just because they have bad handwriting or because they write slowly. There must be documentation of the disability's impact on the student's writing, showing that they are performing significantly and consistently below same-age peers. A scribe merely writes what the student says. The student must remain the sole creator and editor at all times. A district has discretion of who can serve as a scribe, but peer tutors are not allowed. Any person not working in a certified position who is providing assistance shall read and sign a non-disclosure agreement provided by the department. A scribe cannot be used as a replacement for writing instruction or assistive technology. For an EL student with a PSP, a scribe shall be provided if the student has not reached proficiency on the annual English language proficiency assessment. How a scribe records answers for a student may be different from one state test to the next based upon the medium the test is being given. An online test may require a scribe to type. A paper and pencil test may require a scribe to write the answer. This will be covered for each test within the test literature for each specific test, but the role of a scribe never changes. A scribe must, regardless of testing format, record word for word what the student says, either written onto paper or typed into the online platform. Format, capitalize, and punctuate as directed by the student. give the written or typed product to the student to edit or revise, and not alter, edit, or revise a student's own ideas, revisions, or edits. These rules never change, whether a test is given online or paper and pencil. This concludes Module 6 of this training series, a module concerning readers and scribes. In this module, we looked at roles and responsibilities when providing each of these accommodations. For further detail on the regulations surrounding these accommodations, it is highly advisable that you read the regulation itself. If you have any questions about anything we discussed, please feel free to contact our office by emailing dacinfo@education.ky.gov or by calling 502-564-4394. This concludes Module 6 of this training. Please continue to Module 7.